Hello everyone, let's start with the series Roadmap to Become Competitive Programmer 5 star. So in this video, I'll be solving the 20th problem and the problem name is Monopoly. So it says there are 4 companies in the market of chef land A, B, C and D. This year, company A has made profit P lakh rupees. Company B made a profit of 8 lakh rupees. Company C made a profit of R lakh rupees. Company D made a profit of S lakh rupees. Okay. There is said to be a monopoly in the market if the profit made by one company is strictly greater than the sum of profits made by all other companies. Determine if there is monopoly in the market or not. So the first line of input will contain a single integer t denoting the number of test cases. So in this case they've given a number of test cases, so we need to take care of that. So we are taking uh, care of test cases. This will take care of all the test cases. The first line and only line of each test case contains 4 separate separate integers p, q, r, s. So if you take p, q, r, s, p, q, r, s. Okay, the profit made by the companies A, B, C, and D respectively. So we need to print yes if there is monopoly in the market, or else we'll have to print no. So let's take example and understand. So there have given 4 examples. We'll take one by one. So in first example, PQR RS values are 1, 1, 1 and 10. So let's understand this. So in the first example, they've given P is equal to 1, Q is equals to 1, R is equal to 1, S is equals to 10. So we need to find if there is monopoly in the market or not. So if you see here, if you sum up P, Q, R, that will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is less than the 10. Okay, 3 is less than 10. 10 is coming from this market F. So you can clearly see that these 3 companies, if you sum up all together, the profits gained by them is strictly lesser than the gained profit made by company yes. So in this case we need to print yes. Let's understand second example. 30 20 6 4 30 20 6 4 30 20 6 4. P is 30, Q is 20, R is 6, S is 4. So if you try to sum up, see, this is 30. If you try to sum up these things, okay, so it will be 20 plus 6 plus 4, which is less than 30. If you see, this is not correct. If you sum up, this is 30. 30 less than 30 is not correct, right? So they have given strictly, it has to be strictly greater than. So if you take any other combinations, that will not satisfy. So 30 is the maximum sum profit gained by the other 3 companies, and 30 is one more company that has made. So if you say both are equal, so in this case you have to return no. In question they have said strictly greater than, so that's why. So it should be either 31 or something like that. Then in that case we will say true. Let's take third example, 193 4. 193 4. P, Q, R, S. If you try to sum up these 3, if you see, that will be 90 plus 3 plus 4, which is less than 100. This is 97 less than 100. This, so we'll print yes. So we need to somehow take care of all the combinations. So I'll be explaining here how you will take care that all combinations. So one way is that you will take sum of first these 3, that will be PQR sum, that will be 193, and you will be comparing this sum with the other one S is equal to 4. So if you see in this 193 is less than 4 is false. Okay, so we'll take other combination. You have solved for S, let's solve for R. So in that case you will do PQS. PQS, this sum will be 194. and R is how much? 3. So again 194 less than 3 is false. And next consider for Q. This will be PRS sum. PRS sum is 103, this 107, and Q is basically 90 here. So 107 less than 90 is false. Next we'll consider for P. For that QRS sum we'll take QRS is equals to 97 and P is 100. Okay, so in this case if you see 97 is less than 100, so you will return true. So all these combination you will have to take care. I think you got. Now let's try to solve the problem. So we'll have to take integer, let's say QRS. QRS basically sum of QRS. This will be Q plus R plus S. We'll check here if we'll take all the 4 sums. Let's say we have considered for P, next consider for Q. So in that case we'll take P RS is equal to P plus R plus S. Next we will consider for PQS, that will be P plus Q plus S. Next we will consider for PQR, that will be P plus Q plus R. So we'll have to check if QRS, first undertaking, so QRS is less than P is missing here, so P. If it is that the case, or PRS, this one I am taking PRS, if it is less than Q, or PQS is less than R, or PQR is less than S. So in this case, if any of the market has more profit, then there is a monopoly. We'll have to print yes. Else we need to print no. Let's try to run the code. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Let's try to submit the code. Yeah, it got accepted. So it was easy only, kind of. We'll have to check for all the 4 cases. Like if P is let's say said to be monopoly, then you'll have to consider these 3 sums. If Q is said to be, then you consider P RS sum. If R is considered to be a monopoly, then in that case you'll have to take some PQS. And if yes is considered as monopoly, then PQR sum. So you need to take care of all the 4 test cases, and that will help you in solving this problem. So thank you guys for watching the video.